Good evening, I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb from the 11 Alive Weather Impact Team. Here we go again, yet another night where we're dealing with scattered showers and storms that are moving through our area. And it's one of those nights again where not everyone is getting hit, but the ones that have developed, those showers and storms that have developed, have been pretty strong. Now, so far, none of these have been classified as as severe, but we have had some with winds of around 40 to even 50 miles an hour. It would have to be up to around 57 or 58 miles an hour or greater in order for them to be classified as severe, or to have hail that would be about an inch in diameter or larger. So you can see the coverage of these showers that we have around, a little better coverage of that down on the south side. We're watching this cell really near the airport and in parts of Clayton County right now. Moving into Henry County, we have some really heavy rain with that, and also a lot of thunder and lightning. Also a few more of those showers with thunder and lightning here on the south side. We're going to take a closer look at all of these in just a moment, but we have another cluster up here north and west of Rome, moving into parts of Gordon County, as well as others here in northern Hall County and some of those south of the Athens area. So the ones that we see kind of pulsing up with that heavier rain do have a lot of thunder and lightning, and also the potential for some strong winds with them too. I'm keeping an eye here on the chat from the National Weather Service that we monitor here, and they're talking about those storms that I just brought up there with this one that's going to be impacting some of those areas of North Georgia, coming out of Bartow County, moving up toward the north. We have what they call a special weather statement for that one, with, again, winds of 40 miles an hour. So below what we would classify as severe strength. And then another one where we have a severe, not a severe, but a special weather statement for northeastern Fayette, which is this one right here that I was just pointing out. Now northwestern Clayton and southwestern Fulton County through 9:15, again with winds that are around 40 miles an hour. So I'm going to show you a little more closer about how these storms are looking. I'll put this into motion first, and you can see how they've been developing, and we've been watching this line. We were pointing this out for you tonight at 5 and 6 o'clock if you were watching us earlier. And we were watching that line from Alabama that was trying to materialize, really not really a distinct line, but just some disturbed weather there in Alabama that we were expecting to cross over the state line into Georgia. Not all of that is holding together. Some of it is, especially these north and west of Rome, moving into parts of Gordon County. These on the south side were dying out, but then others started redeveloping, and that's what we're seeing on the south side out there right now. So let's start off around Metro Atlanta, because I want to show you guys what we have going on right now. And in the city proper, we're okay, but it's on the south side here, really close to the airport, and down along Union City, and there along 75, getting closer to McDonough. In fact, a good cell right now is popping up over McDonough there in Henry County, and that is moving up toward the north and east, and that's where we have that heavy rain, thunder and lightning with that. I'm going to put this into live mode and do a lightning count. Well, let me get a little tighter here. I'm going to do a lightning count just on that one larger cell right there that goes over, including Forest Park and McDonough. We've got about 41 lightning strikes in that small area, and most of that is clustered right here in Fayette County. So it's really just a little bit to the west of 75 there, between Forest Park going down to Irondale and just north of Sunnyside and over toward McDonough, where we have some of those heavier showers that are on that side as well. Also on the south side, we're watching these showers or storms there that are in Butts County, from Locust Grove over to Flovilla here. So the southern parts of Henry County around Locust Grove over toward Flovilla in Butts County. We have a cell there that has heavy rain and thunder and lightning that's also drifting to the north into parts of Newton County in just a bit. These in Monticello, a little more scattered, light to moderate showers in Jasper County, and that's moving up along I-20 as well. So that's the main action on the south side, as well as these in Griffin. We have a few others here. Let me go down a little bit more to the south in parts of Pike and Lamar County near Zebulon and Barnesville. Thomaston, you folks down in Upson County, you're getting in on some heavier rain and thunder and lightning and then even more down to the south into parts of Taylor County and Talbot County. Those showers are going to continue to lift to the north too. So let me put this back into motion so you can see how these are moving generally to the north and east, and not really showing much signs of weakening either. A lot of times now that the sun has gone down, we will begin to see some signs of weakening when we start losing the heating. But I'm still thinking that's going to take a little while before these showers and storms start to weaken a little bit more. I'm going to do another lightning count on this for the entire area there south of I-20. And here is just from West Georgia all the way down south of Macon and right along I-20 there on the north side. We've got 319 lightning strikes in the past 15 minutes, generally south of I-20 down toward Macon and south of Macon too. So those are some pretty good showers and storms that are rolling through that area on the south side with a good bit of lightning there in association with them. Now let's go to the north side of I-20 so you guys can see what's happening there. We have a few of these clusters that are strong. This one here, north and west of Rome, we'll go ahead and get in a little bit tighter on that one. And this is in the northern parts of Bartow County. So this is up 75 north into northwest Georgia, north of Cartersville. Once you get to Adairsville and Calhoun, this is Gordon County right here, where we have that heavy storm with thunder and lightning. Part of it goes back to northern Floyd here near Armurchie and closer to Somerville and just north of Rome. More showers kind of letting up there now. The strongest is right here, right along 75, where we have that thunder and lightning. And then that extends over into parts of Pickens County, as well as these areas of Gilmer County, the southern parts of Gilmer County, some of those showers that are moving through there. And then also up to the north in Mineral Bluff, getting up closer to Clay County, North Carolina. So here's Fannin here near Mineral Bluff, and there's Clay County. Clay County's right over there, so this is going up really more toward Turtletown, and that's all to the east of Lake Chateau, or to the west of Lake Chateau. So still some action there in North Georgia and then Northeast Georgia. We have these in North Hall County right there. So here's Lake Lanier right here. There's Gainesville, Murrayville. This part right here, right on the Lumpkin County line. We've got some good lightning with that cell there, and then that stretches over toward Lula, into parts of Banks County here, and also into parts of White County, and trying to push into Habersham County, Stevens County. You've got a good bit of thunder and lightning there, not too far off from Toccoa. So pretty active night still again for tonight with these showers and storms. Let me go back to live mode there for the full look, and you can see all of the action that we have over North Georgia. And again, the most active part looks like it's down on the south side there right now. And I'll walk you through again some of these areas that we're talking about here. And here it is in motion, where you see these showers generally moving north and east now. And around Atlanta, we have these on the south side that are going to keep pushing up into parts of DeKalb County. Henry County, you're getting all that now. Northwest Georgia, what I just pointed out a little while ago. And on the south side, that's where most of the action is right now, lifting up toward the north and also to the east. And after that, not much else is going on back in Alabama. Things will be getting a little bit quieter there. And once we see these kind of lose some of their strength and move again still to the north and east, we'll see these starting to calm down a little bit more. So if you're in the path of one of these storms, just prepare for some gusty winds, not severe though, maybe 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, heavy rain, and also some thunder and lightning in association with those two. And this pattern is really going to stick around with us as we go through the next few days here. Now, when you see that 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock for the when we're going to see our better chance for rain, that doesn't mean it's going to be raining the whole time between 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock. That is just the time frame when we see the better chance for some of those showers to be bubbling up. They're going to be scattered, and not everybody's going to be getting hit at the same time. But they will be scattered. They could be strong at times. We really think they'll be staying below severe criteria, but it's, not out of the question. We can see one or two that actually turn severe. So what you need to do, stay aware, be flexible during the day, especially in those afternoon and evening hours. Be aware of your surroundings and what's happening out there with the weather, and know that you might need to run inside to take cover with any thunder or heavy rain that'll be moving in. Look at this lightning right now. This is at Hartsfield Jackson right now. This is from those showers on the south side right now that I was telling you about. We do have rain at Hartsfield Jackson. You can see some of the raindrops on the lens. Planes are still landing and taking off. It's not causing any real issues there, but we do have some lightning. Oh gosh, we just saw some of those flashes right there of that lightning on the south side. So that's one of the impacts that we're watching there. This is even more down to the south. We see some lightning in these clouds too. This is in Hampton and Henry County at Echo Park Speedway. Used to be Atlanta Motor Speedway with our camera there. We were seeing some lightning there from the distance. Some there. Oh, that was a lightning strike right there. A streak there in the sky with those storms that are moving through. I'm going to hold on to this. Yeah, we just saw another one right there. I want to hold on to that just for a second to see if we see any more of those. But this is the view from some of those showers and storms that are not only over the speedway, but also near the speedway there in Henry County. So that's that active part of that storm when we see that lightning, those lightning strikes coming down right now. Now, today was a warm day. We got up to 88 degrees for a high temperature this afternoon. Our low was 72. And let me tell you, that 72-degree low this morning, that was just a mild and muggy 72 degrees. If you went outside, it was just so humid at that time. The 88-degree temperature for today was 1 degree above the average. We should be around 87 for this time of year. Now, I know this precipitation says 0, but the Weather Service was earlier recording a trace of precip out there today, and our rainfall surplus is at about 1.7 inches above where we should be in rainfall for the year. Now, take a look at the rain that we've been dealing with. If you think that it seems like it's raining every single day, well, you're about right. The only days this month we haven't had rain were June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, when we had dry days there. And then ever since then, we have at least had some sort of measurable rain around in our area. And I'm thinking we'll see more going into the weekend, and we'll see these green days here adding up going into next week with additional rain that's going to be coming down. You can see these temperatures now, 75 in Atlanta. Again, that's after getting up to 88. The reason it's 75 now, the rain coming over Hartsfield Jackson, and that has cooled us down to 75 degrees. Athens is still holding at 78. Marietta is 82, where they don't have rain there, but the areas that are getting rain, those temperatures are coming down a little bit. And you can see how the temperature started off in the 70s, that mild, muggy air this morning, and then this afternoon moved up into those 80s. And in between these hourlies here, where it all shows 87, we actually bumped up to 88 for that official high for the day. Now take a look at the planner for tomorrow. Another mild and muggy start, maybe a couple of raindrops here and there, but nothing really big. Really, the main rain chances will be coming in for those afternoon hours and into the evening. High temperatures tomorrow up to about 86 degrees. So here's the forecast track. Again, we're watching those areas on the west side and on the south side now. They're going to keep moving through late night tonight, and then we're going to lose the heating. We'll see those move north and east and really just kind of start fading out through the late night hours tonight. But tomorrow morning, we start off with some clouds around, the humidity. Once we get to lunchtime, we'll begin to see just a couple of little isolated or scattered showers developing, and then by afternoon, we'll have a little better coverage of some of those coming through our area. And then in the evening, still some of those scattered showers. Then on Sunday for Father's Day, a dry start, but still mild and muggy to begin your day. And then as we head into your Sunday afternoon, mainly dry at lunchtime, but then in the afternoon hours, late afternoon, and again into the evening, we see some of those scattered showers that'll be pushing through. And this pattern persists also into Monday, where we see, again, a dry start, but then in the afternoon, these scattered showers are going to start redeveloping. And we really don't see any major changes. We do see the rain chances ticking down just a little bit once we get into the middle of next week, coming down just a little bit, but with that, our temperatures are going to be rising too. Here's the moisture map. Still the yellows and oranges that we have around indicate all of that moisture, all of that humidity, the high dew points that we're dealing with and holding on to those rain chances. Still with us on Tuesday into Wednesday and Thursday, maybe a little more blue trying to come in here, indicating some slightly drier air, especially here toward the end of the week, with rain chances coming down a little bit more. But again, as I mentioned, with that, we will see the temperatures coming up. So here's a look at the rain chances. 50% chance Saturday and Sunday, 40% chance Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We're thinking by Thursday and Friday, those rain chances will come down just a little bit more there to about 30%. So here is your 7-day forecast, where we have those temperatures that will be at 86 both Saturday and Sunday. And both days will also have a 50% chance for showers. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, a 40% chance for showers. Those temperatures rising to the upper 80s. We'll be up to 90 degrees, we're thinking, by Wednesday, 92 on Thursday and Friday. But that's when we see those rain chances coming down just a little bit more to about 30%. Now, I want to show you radar one more time here before I let you go. And we'll just take a look at still some of those scattered showers that are out there right now. Still some of those with heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. And they'll be hopefully diminishing a little bit more through the late night hours. But right now, the most active part is on the south side into Fayette County, Henry County, down into Butts County, moving up toward the north and also to the east. So stay with us throughout the weekend. Anytime here on Weather Impact 24/7. You can check out radar and all of our weather content through the weekend, as well as updates on 11 Alive Plus occasionally here through the weekend and into next week too. So we hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good weekend too. Just try to stay dry.